These kids from Sawtry are hanging out with people 70 to 80 years their senior to learn about the Second World War.
That one there, that board there.
Yeah, that's all the way up there.
That's cribbage.
It was organised by the Care Network, which helps elderly Cambridgeshire people remain independent and socially active.
We had an opportunity to bid for a small grant from Cambridgeshire County Council, and in order to get the grant you had to come up with an idea that was obviously linked to the Second World War but was perhaps a bit more original than just looking at the Second World War itself, and that's why we chose communication and entertainment.
Pieces of the past were provided by the Sawtry History Society, who have many old artefacts, but more importantly, toys.
We brought along toys of the 40 era. Part of the theme was entertainment at that time, and so we brought along the toys and activities that used to be carried out then. Pegging a rug, knitting, French knitting, skipping, which has proved popular today. Marbles, solitaire, which a lot of the children didn't really know about and didn't know what they were. Yo-yos we brought along.
This wasn't just an excuse to play, it was also a chance for sharing memories.
Because one of the things a lot of the older generation will say is that they don't have very much contact with the younger people. A lot of them are quite isolated from local community, and that's part of the reason for trying to do it the way we've done it. They enjoy being able to reminisce, not only with themselves but also with the children, and if you watch the children it's just they're kind of riveted by their stories because it's beyond their comprehension really.
That's the first plane I flew. That's a Tiger mob. Well, it looks like a Tiger mob. Single engine.
We'd be going along and they'd be bombing, and we'd all have to get off the bus and go into the nearest shelter. And it wasn't, and you probably get to work very late in the morning, but then you just carry on with how things were.
We've met lots of different people and new people, and it's been very nice to meet lots of people. We've learnt about that there was like evacuees and they had to go in under a bomb thing when aeroplanes were bombing.
Well, it's nice to share them with. Well, I don't share many of mine, but she shares them with the children and anybody who asks the question, right? What did you do in London during the war?
It's part of history.
And you can tell her where she worked during the war.
I worked up in London, and sometimes, you'd have to get off the bus that you were travelling in because they were fighting overhead.
Well, there was interesting times, put it that way. They were interesting, weren't they? I remember sitting in the cinema one Sunday afternoon when a bomb dropped through, not a bomb, a incendiary bomb dropped through the roof, and the lads over there, they picked it up and threw it at the back of the cinema, didn't they? That's when you're at 17, 18, it never happens to you. You can do all kinds of things. It never happened to me, So that's what happened during the war. I mean, a lot of the people I knew, schoolmates and whatever, didn't come back from the war, did they?
No, it wasn't a good time. No, not a good time at all.
Adam Page, Cambridge TV.